Good morning, my dear children. Today we will look at a very small parable, the parable of the mustard seed. We will see how something very small could create a really big change. One tiny drop of blue ink mixed with a big bowl of clean water, entire bowl of water becomes blue. One bit of pink coloring mixed to the cookie batter, the entire batter becomes pink. One candy mixed into a huge bottle of Coca-Cola. See how it overflows. One bit of yeast mixed with little flour brings out a huge loaf of bread. One drop, one pinch, one bit, one candy made a huge difference, isn't it? This is exactly what Jesus is trying to teach us through this parable of this tiny mustard seed. One day, people asked Jesus what was the kingdom of heaven was like. Jesus said, it's like a mustard seed. Mustard seed is a very tiny seed. It's hardly visible. But when you plant it, water it, and wait for it to grow, it springs up not to a small plant, not to a big plant, not to a huge plant. It grows so big. In fact, all the birds in the air find a home in its branches. Little tiny birds, slightly bigger birds like sparrows and parrots, and also big birds like great big eagles. All of them are welcome to find a home in the mustard tree, which is grown from a tiny mustard seed, perhaps what the kingdom of heaven is like. It may look very small at the beginning, but when you plant it and when the tree grows, it brings happiness to many. So, it is very important that we do even little things and God will make it grow. So, don't ever give up doing little things for the Lord. You could think, oh, this is so insignificant and it will not make a difference to widen His kingdom. But even a tiny, weeny little thing you do for Him matters so much to the Lord. You don't have to have many talents to serve the Lord. The little things you do could make a huge difference. As Christian children, you also have a responsibility to see that His kingdom grows. Now, God doesn't expect everyone to teach or get onto a stage or go behind a podium and preach or to get onto a pulpit like our priest does. But actually, your pulpit is your life. People are watching how you live as Christian children. Others see how you treat people around you. They see how obedient and helpful you are to your parents and adults. Your non-Christian friends see how obedient and how you respect the teachers in school. Our actions speak louder than our words. You all know we are called to be the light of the world. We are supposed to be the salt of the earth. That means from the way we live, Other people should want what we have. We should have so much of joy, so much of peace, so much of love. We should be very kind, very generous, and so good natured, and that draws people to us. One of the best ways to let your light shine is to just go out and be happy. Be friendly. Be good to people. Have a positive attitude. And in other words, your life is speaking to people. Does your non Christian friends read the Bible? No, right? Then you can be the living Bible read by your friends and all around you. The scripture says here in 2 Corinthians 5:20, we are ambassadors of the Christ, God's personal representatives on earth. We have to understand people don't see our God, but they see us. We need to ask, do we represent God the way we should? Am I kind? Am I friendly? Does my friends like to be around me? Or they run away when they see me? Ask this question from you. When I was going to school, I remember in school there was this girl who was so fun to be around. She was always happy, good natured, very helpful and kind, and we couldn't wait for her to come to school. Among your family, also, you find some relatives like this. That's the way we should be. A joy to be around, constantly happy, constantly friendly. But sad to say, some people you cannot wait for them to leave. They've always got a problem, always discouraged, always saying something wrong about the other person. They have a sad story all the time. You must be a pleasant person to be around. Ask from yourself, am I pleasant to be around? As a child of God, if you want to go and spread the value of the kingdom, go out each day and be a good example. Shred a little kindness to someone who needs it. Help someone who needs help. Then you will not only make a positive impact on the other people's life, but here is the beauty. God will use these tiny little seeds to impact your own life too. This could cause you to come up higher and higher in life, and ultimately, He will help you to be the person whom you desire to be. May God bless you and stay safe.